Then the next shelf we have is Be Refreshed with Self-Care. And that's about taking the time to look after ourselves. And then I'll talk about self-care and the importance of it. And then the last shelf is about being healthy with daily habits. Then I'll ask them to turn to this section and to take a minute and really connect in and think about what are 3 things they want to feel more of and 3 things they want to feel less of. And then I go quiet and I let them have time to write it down. Often this is where I will drink some water. And then I'll ask them if they'd like to share their answers. One thing I've started doing recently that I found really helpful at this point is when someone says, all right, I'll share, I want to feel less blah. I'll say, okay, cool. Now, have we talked about any oils so far that could actually help you with that? So for example, I might say, I want to feel less stressed. And I go, okay, cool. What oils have we talked about so far that might help you with that? And because when I talk about wild orange, I say how it's calming, it's uplifting, it stops the brain chatter, they'll usually go, oh, that wild orange could help. Or they might say, I want to feel more, I want to feel less pain. And you'd be like, okay, what oils have we talked about? And they'll go, oh, the ice blue. So again, it's about them making those connections and seeing for themselves how they can apply the oils. Then I just basically go through, talk about each oil. I try to share a personal experience and try to sort of, share stories that I've used them for. Usually lavender and tea tree. I'll ask people who's used lavender, who's used tea tree, what do you use it for? Because they're pretty well-known oils. And then I talk about the lifelong vitality, which you guys know how much I love it. It's amazing. And if you're not on it, I really recommend you get on it because that way you can have your own personal testimony of how it's helped you. Then once we've chatted about the oils and the products, and again, I know it's really tempting to tell them about every single oil under the sun, but keep it simple, guys. Then I say, well, now that we've had a chance to learn about these beautiful oils, who's open to getting them in their homes? And then I run through how they can actually get the products. So I talk about how they can get the kits. Now, if you want to know how to do a close, you can actually look up, there's different videos on how to do a close, or if you watch any of my intro videos, I do the same close every single time. Basically, I say, we have 2 ways we can get these oils. The first is to pay retail, which is full price, and the second is you get your own account. When you get your own account, you get the automatic 25% discount. You're going to get the product shipped straight to your door. You've got the option to earn freebies, to activate a monthly ordering program, and you get ongoing training and support. And I'll often talk about the wellness consult here as well. Then I'll say to get your own account, you've got 2 options. The first is you pay $35, pick and choose what you want. Second option, which is better value, is to start with one of the starter kits. When you get a starter kit, you don't have to pay the $35. You're getting a variety of oils that have all been custom picked because they're the most popular and the most versatile. And you're also going to make a better savings than if you were to buy each product individually. Then I'll go through and talk about the different kits and why they're so amazing. I don't usually touch much upon this one, and I just say, it's a great kit if you want to start your own oil sharing business, or if you're really passionate or you have your own business, you want to sell the oils. I do focus a lot on the Nature Solutions kit because I say this is the kit we've been learning about. It's got the most value, it's got lots of oils. You've got some of the other products that can help you learn more about doTERRA, things like your toothpaste, your hand soap. Usually I talk about Claricalm at some point during the talk, and so I'll say it's even got that Claricalm we talked about. I don't go into the fact that you get the 100 bonus points. I find at this point there's been a lot of information, there's been a lot of oils, and it's going to get them even more confused, and they may just go, oh, it's too hard. So I just say it comes with a lot of value. When I talk about my family essentials and my home essentials, I will say the same 2 kits, the same oils, but there's 2 big differences. The first is our Home Essentials kit comes with a petal diffuser, whereas our Family Essentials kit comes with Smart and Sassy. And the other big difference is our Home Essentials kit comes with the 15 ml bottles, and I hold up a 15 ml bottle, whereas our Family Essentials kit comes with a 5 ml bottle. So again, I hold it up. I'll put the 2 together so they can really visually see that difference. And I'll actually say, so as you can see here, with the Home Essentials kit, you're going to be getting, I'll say, so as you can see, For around $150 more, you're going to be getting 3 times as much oil plus a diffuser. And then I sometimes will say, but look, I always say I'd rather you had 5 mils of oil than none at all. Now I just realized I forgot to say something on the previous page, which I'd sometimes forget. So once I've done this section and I've talked about the lifelong vitality, I'll actually do a prize drop. So what I do is actually mix up a little roller at this point. Usually I do a happy blend, 10 drops lemon, 10 drops orange, fractionated coconut oil. I'll get their details, I'll pass this around. One thing I've done that sometimes works, sometimes doesn't, is I'll say, if anyone would like to book a class, put your hand up and you'll get an extra draw in the prize draw. And again, this is a good way to get everyone's attention back on you. So you've made the roller, they see how easy it is, you've now got their contact details, which is priceless. Then when you do the draw, it gets everyone focused on you, you do the prize, and then you move into the closing bit where we talk about the different kits, how you get your account. I find that's a really good way to get everyone's attention back on me, especially after everyone's been trying lots of oils. So yeah, so then I talk about these 2 kits. Then I say, with all these kits, you are getting your own account, which means you pay wholesale price. So if you want to add anything, you can. Then I'll go into any specials that might be on that month. If there's a 200-point promo or a Diamond Club promo, and I'll kind of run through that just so they're aware of it. And then I'll talk about the loyalty rewards program. And when I talk about the loyalty rewards program, I just, again, keep it simple. I say the smartest way to purchase your oils ongoing is through activating your loyalty rewards program. It's a monthly ordering program where you can earn points, which you can then redeem for products. Think of it as a way to gradually get all the oils you want over time and be rewarded for participating. When we do your wellness consult, we'll go through this and I can help you get it set up. So again, tying back into that wellness consult, as well as keeping it really simple and trying not to overwhelm them. Then we flip to this page and I say, I'd really like you guys to think about whose life you want to change. Do you want to change your life by living a wellness lifestyle, using your oils, having your wellness consult, just really embracing this lifestyle? Do you want to share these oils with others? Maybe as I've been talking about this class, you've been thinking about people that could really benefit from these oils. We can book in a class for you. I can come and teach you and your friends, and then you can say if you have any incentives or any promos, that sort of thing. And then I say, or do you want to change your future? Would you like to teach people about oils? As you can see, it's not that complicated. We pass around the oils. We talk about what's in the brochure. I provide all the support and training. And then again, you can maybe chat a bit more about the business side of things. And then, and this is actually a really important step, we flip to the last page and we take them step by step and we say, so what you can do is you can flip this page, you can start filling out your details to get your own account. You can tick which kit you want. You can list any additional products you might want to add, like a fractionated coconut oil or whatever oils you've been talking, like if maybe you talked about Claricalm or something. Then we fill out. We can activate our monthly ordering program, so you can get that set up today, or we can do it at your wellness consult. And then you say, then we fill out information, our name, our address, our phone number, email, date of birth. Then you can fill out your credit card details down the bottom. And then I'll come around and we'll book in your wellness consult, and I'll give you, if you have any, like, free wild orange or a free necklace, whatever it may be, you can do it then. Then, so you're not then putting it down going, okay, did we have any questions? Because that's really awkward. Then what you can do is you can say, now I'm going to come around and chat with you individually about what you liked, and we'll go from there. And then generally, I like to go, usually you can tell who's going to be the most keen, and I find they're a good person to go to first because they know what they want. You can get all set up. It's a bit of a confidence boost. Other people will see them and go, oh, they're really into it. So you can go up and just sort of have a chat with them. There's a really great video, and it's called, I think it's about closing a class, or 6 questions to close a class. And I'll post the link below. That's a really great video. Just basically do what she says in the video because it works really well. And then the other tip I will tell you, which is really important, We do not take the form until we have our wellness consult booked in. So get your diary out, sit with them. You want to book the wellness consult in for approximately a week after the class, because that way they've had time to get their oils. They're going to be really excited. They'll be ready to learn, but you're still within the 14-day period of being able to move them. So that way, if you sit with them at wellness consult and they're super keen and they've had, they love to have classes and they're really excited, then you can kind of move them to a better position. So I actually write at the top, wellness consult, date, time, and if it's in the Zoom or in person. So that way I know exactly. Plus then again, you're putting that, I guess, emphasis on how important the wellness consult is. Also, if you're doing a host gift, I usually tend to give my host gift here when I'm talking about, would you like to host a class? You can get whatever special. As my thank you for this class, my host is getting blah, blah, a diffuser, and then I give it to them then, and then it gets them all excited thinking, oh, I want to get one of those. And then that's it. That's pretty much how you teach your class. That should be done and dusted in 45 minutes. Then allow maybe 10-15 minutes to go around, chat to people individually, find out what they're interested in. These drawing slips are really good because then you can remember their name. When you're speaking to them, you can say, oh, I saw that you ticked natural skincare, and then you can chat to them about that. It just gives you a bit of more information. And make notes on this, make notes like, has 3 children, interested in sleep, blah, 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 because that can give you a bit more information as well. And that's pretty much how you teach a class. There are lots of videos out there. There's lots of some really great resources online to watch, and I do recommend you watch them. Empowered Success is the people who actually made this. So if you look up Empowered Success Australia, you'll find heaps more videos and resources on the people who made this that hopefully will be really beneficial for you to watch. And as always, if you have any questions, you can always send them to me. And good luck. Cheers.